Wales have already qualified for France 2016, and what is sure to be a party atmosphere in Cardiff on Tuesday as they host Andorra in their final group game. Chris Coleman's team have been superb in qualifying, and now they can look forward to the tournament next summer.
Wales are already there, Ewan. This is party time in Cardiff. They're at home against Andorra. They can take it easy. They can experiment a little bit. They can push forward. They can get a positive result for their last qualifying campaign game. But they're already there. It takes all the pressure off. And you think Wales are going to be very, very attacking?
I think they've got to go out and put a show out to the fans and show intent. We've been outstanding in Cardiff. We're playing against a side who have conceded 26 goals in their away games. You know, they've been beaten 4, they've been beaten 6. They don't, and I can't see them causing Wayne Hennessy in our goal any problem whatsoever.
It's going to be very, very difficult for Andorra, as it always is for them. Bless them. But against Wales, who are in great form, can you see Andorra getting anything out of the game at all?
No, I think it's going to be extremely difficult.
Although they were actually, having said all that, they were unlucky against Wales early on in the campaign. Yeah,
they really were, and in a way, obviously the class gap is evident. But with Wales being so youthful and so built around Gareth Bale and so set to counter-attack, in many ways the ultimate challenge for that is a team that gets 11 men behind the ball and says, well, there's no space behind us, so what are you going to do? And in a way, it's kind of interesting practice for Wales. You know, when they get to the European Championship finals, there's no doubt that, you know, teams are going to have Gareth Bale's card marked, and they're going to think of different ways of playing them. You know, he's a player that is going to make headlines for the rest of the season with Real Madrid, and people will be looking at ways to stop him. So it's an interesting way for them to work out how they're going to play.
Yeah, and Andorra have improved a fair bit actually over the years. Actually, seldom do they get beaten by sort of 6 or 7 or anything like that. You know. So, you know, they have improved, as we say. That is very much working on defence and organisation, because for a team like that, it's very difficult for them to go and express themselves in an attacking manner. Yeah,
it absolutely is. But I wouldn't go as far as to say Wales can be a template for them, because obviously they're built at the moment round, you know, not just a good structure, but a pretty much exceptional generation of players when you look at Bale and Ramsey, and to a lesser extent like Joe Ledley and Ashley Williams and people like that. But I think that sense of collective is very important. That's something that they have got. You know, they drove Wales absolutely to despair in Andorra, as you say. And you know, you can talk about the artificial pitch. I think the quality of artificial pitches, generally, not always in the case of Andorra, is advanced enough that you can't really make the argument that it's a deal breaker, and it shouldn't be for a team of Wales's quality. So really, how they're going to get through that solid defensive block is really interesting.
I've gone attacking. I've gone with 2 natural wingers, and you could probably call these 2 Ramsey and Sam Vauxhall as 2 centre forwards, really, because with these 2 in midfield protecting the back 4, you can just let them 4 go out and just cause havoc.
And it would be great for the Wales fans to have already qualified, that had the cheer in the Bosnia game, to just sit back and enjoy a bit of exhibition football. A lot of goals going in, and everyone's having a good time.
Because I was at the last home game when we drew with Israel, and I turned up 3 hours before, and the place was absolutely buzzing. I've never seen the Cardiff City Stadium so busy, and after 90 minutes, you can see the disappointment on people's faces. You know, they turned up expecting a party, expecting us to beat Israel and qualify. I think we'd have been the 2nd team to qualify behind England had we qualified that night. It wasn't to be. We still got a decent point. We've got to get that disappointment out of the way now. And I think it's going to be a fantastic night for us against Andorra.
Do you think he'll experiment at all?
I don't think so. I think the most important. I don't think you can, even though you've got to be respectful to the opponents.
Sure.
So I don't think you can experiment at all in this last game. You've got to go out with your best side that you can possibly get and go and get the result.
For more information on the match itself, search Vauxhall Wales Football on Twitter and Facebook.
Northern Ireland are already there. They've qualified for France. This game in Finland, it doesn't matter at all, Jerry.